Hi folks, welcome to Something for the Weekend. So this is all about what's going on in Fife over the weekend and during the week. We've all got extra time in our hands, so what's out there for you to enjoy, and if you've got something you want to share that we don't shout out, then please message us here direct. It's a good way for people who may be watching this afterwards as well, for them to see what's going on in and around their areas in Fife. So Jim, what have you got going on in your areas?
I don't know about you, Perry, but I am bored to tears with these holidays.
I knew that was coming.
Look, I've got my shirt and tie on, and I've been up to sign out my first property in Creolis right on today. So I've got that signed up. That'll be coming on the next couple of weeks. Anyway, apart from that, this is all about, as you just said there, this is all about what's coming for the weekend.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I never have a chance to find out what's going on in the local community. I just see it snippets now and again, but I'm just overwhelmed with time. So if I can get something like this to just tune into and then find out what's happening in my local community, and possibly if anybody out there is actually getting an opportunity to put in the comments about what they're possibly running this weekend as well, it gives everybody else a chance to see what's going on in your community itself. It's the Dukes this weekend, and I don't mean I'm getting my dumps because I'm 56-year-old. Good, that would be sore.
It's going to take a while.
56 times. Yeah. Anyway, I don't think it's that. It's the Duke. No, you run into the water like a mad loony when it's absolutely Baltic, and then, you know, suddenly you start speaking in a high pitch. Or I do anyway. It's like
in between screaming.
But I tell you what, here we go. We've got the St Andrews one. So the St Andrews one is happening on New Year's Day. It's going to be at the East Sands. So the East Sands, that was last year. So that's Tone in the front and Gary Ovinson, Tone Brennan. And there's a lot of other people in there. I think you might see Tony and I in there somewhere, freaking out all before we go in. We were quite lucky last year because it was a lot cooler. It was a lot cooler than before. A lot warmer than it was now. Last year it was maybe about 10 degrees or something like that, you know, and the water was no bad. So hence the reason why everybody's still got their swimming trunks on. There's no sort of wetsuits or in there. So that was last year, and that's this year, 1st of January, 10 a.m. at the East Sands. You got to be there. Get round to the harbour road where the boats are and all the rest of the sailing club. Usually park round about there, just walk down to the beach itself. You can, if you get there a wee bit earlier, you can park in the swimming pool car park and walk right along to the East Sands bit. But it's at the ramp where it goes down to get the boats into the sea. So that's where it is. I think there's a wee cafe there as well. I can't remember what it's called, but they do fantastic vegan toasties. So that's at 10 a.m. on New Year's Day. Then after that, we have got the St Monans. No, not the St Monans. We have got the Anstruther. This is the Anstruther one at 10:30. So Anstruther one at 10:30. At Cellardyke Tidal Pool, we're running this as well because I'm a director there. So Cellardyke Tidal Pool, we're going to be going in next door to the RNLI base in the St Andrews Harbour. So it's just basically the beach there. So there's a car parking there at the front, and you can just go down to the beach. And then, you know, as I said, 10:30, we're going to run mad loonies into the water. And it's absolutely Baltic again, as usual. But this is actually a really good area to swim. There's a lot of, just golden sand. That's it, really. There's no really rocks or anything at this bit. So it's quite manageable. You know, we'd love to have it in the Cellardyke Tidal Pool, but to be honest, it's no practical because there is quite a lot of stones in there. And it's not a case that you can just run into that. You have to go down a set of steps. And it's like... Yeah. It would be like Everest, really. You'd have about a whole row of people waiting to go down into the steps.
Brilliant.
So that's that one, and that's on at 10:30 at the Anstruther Harbour. Then you've got the next one. This is the St Monans one. St Monans is at the tidal pool, so there you've got the windmill here, and you've got the salt pans just down at the bottom on the left-hand side, and then you've got the tidal pool right in front of it. So that's going to be on at St Monans, and that's going to be on at 11:30. So that's that one. So 11:30 at St Monans, I will be there. If I can, I could make it. I could probably do 10:30 at Anstruther. I could probably fit in the West Braes at Pitt and Weem at 11 o'clock, and I could probably just make it to 11:30 at the St Monans tidal pool as well. So I might do.
Are you mad?
Yeah, well, aye. It kind of, you just get up one morning and think, I think I fancy doing this.
You're going to go for a treble Duke.
I'm mad. Wait till you see some of the other people. And talking about mad, Here's the menopausal pit and wee mermaids. They're mad. They're out all the time. It's like, so I bumped into them last year at the St. Monans tidal pool. So that's what we're doing there. And we did a wee promotional video for that. And that's one of the snapshots from it for the St. Monans tidal pool. But that's the pit and wee menopausal mermaids. They'll probably be at the West Braes. They'll probably be at, to be honest, they'll probably be at the Anstruther one. They'll probably be at the St. Monans one as well. So watch out for them. Menopausal pit and wee mermaids. So watch out for them as well. What have you got on in your local community then?
Yeah, so there's a few things going on. So if we go to Cooper, which I love the fact that they're doing this again. So the Scottish Deer Centre. So if you're over that way, Cooper Glenrothes area, travel for leaving anyway, it takes you like literally 15 minutes. But they're doing a really great thing. They're open every day from 10 until 4, apart from New Year's Day. There's no bookings required, but they're doing lots of outdoor fun for kids and families to enjoy. And what is really great is because they're appreciating, obviously, that people have spent quite a bit at this time of the year, things might be a little bit tight. Rather than doing the standard pay on the gates, what they're doing is actually a pay-as-you-please scheme. So I think that's really great. So you can go along and basically pay what you feel you're happy to pay on the day. And that's great for people to just have that extra bit of fun with the kids and another great day out. So that's at the Scottish Deer Centre. Yeah, open at 10 each day, except New Year's Day. So that's good fun. Also in the Levenmouth area, there's quite a few things going on in and around this area. So at the Crusoe, they have got a Hogmanay party. Now for the main event and the restaurants, etc., you did need to book, but actually there is no bookings required if you want to be in the main bar. So if you want to go out in the main bar, you can go to the main bar and everybody is welcome, no reservations, as I say, and they're bringing in Hogmanay at the Crusoe. So that'll be good fun.
Sounds like you've checked that out.
I might have done.
That was so detailed, and it was like, that's almost like, where am I going to go on New Year's night?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of good things going on, Jim, I must admit. What else have you got, Jim?
Just a quick, yes, Darren, you've probably heard I will be doing the St. Monans Duke. There you go, hung by your tongue. I'm doing it while I like it. No, now. I'll just have to sit in my triathlon outfit with my overcoat over for the next hour after going into the other one. But as I said, I'll probably try and do the West Braes in between. I'm roping in Tony, my daughter. She's kind of going, I never said I committed to it. It's like, I'm sure you did, Tony.
Maybe one, Jim, not necessarily 3.
Aye, but then, you never know. If Levenmouth comes back and says they've got one on at 12 o'clock, I'm going to that one as well.
Oh, my goodness. And
I might even end up then going on to Aberdour. Aberdour's on as well, by the way. So the Aberdour at the Silver Sands, they are on at 12 p.m. midday at the Silver Sands. So Aberdour's doing their New Year's Duke on the Silver Sands at 12 p.m. on midday. Eastnook Outdoors on the 30th of December to the 4th of January. They've got various events actually going on. And this will be at the Cellardyke Tidal Pool. So just out at the back of Cellardyke, you've got the tidal pool there, and Eastnook Outdoors is down there. They're doing kayaking, paddleboarding for taster sessions, archery, and axe throwing. It's like, really? Axe throwing?
Could be an interesting one.
A Viking thing. And archery, as I said before, equipment hire, and the shop, I think, is open from 8:30 till 3:30. And just really fun events for everybody and time slots. So, check out, we're going to post all these links into these pages later on. So by all means, just check out the links and see what they've got on as well. And they've even got the Eastnook Outdoors as the eastnookoutdoors.co.uk. So tune into that. Tonight, Darren, Eastnook Salt Company will be doing their 4:30 till 8 p.m. They've got their seasonal menu, and their signature salt beef is back. Now you might get that, you might not. It might actually be sold out. This is their Fiver Friday. So they do a Fiver Friday, and guess what? It's a fiver. Could you have guessed that? Because it's called a Fiver Friday. It's no £4 or £4.99. It's no £5.50. It's a fiver because it's called Fiver Friday. So the East Neuk Salt Company in St Monans is actually doing that. And that generally goes on every single Friday. So check out their page East Neuk Salt Company, for the Fiver Friday. You got anything else going on?
Yeah, I do. So, you've talked a lot about things in the cold, Jim. Not everybody likes to be out in the cold. So some folk do want to be kind of warm and cozy. So if you want a kind of quiet, calm evening, Kino Cinema in Leven, they have got, and this is one of my favourites, they've got the new Whitney Houston movie on. So I Want to Dance with Somebody. That's on today. There's actually got 2 time slots on today. They've got a showing at 4:30, and then they've also got a showing at 8 p.m.
Okay.
Adult tickets $7.20. So be a really interesting movie. Interested in her life and how she became so famous. But a warm, cozy night. And I have done a bit of homework on this one as well, Jim. So you can get hot snacks and sweeties and wine and beer and everything. And they've got lovely big sofa seats as well. So it's quite a nice cinema actually to chill out. So that's at the Kino Cinema in Leven.
So can you get beer and that in there?
You can, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they do like those little plastic cups of wine as well, with the peel-off lids.
Peel off lids at the festivals and that.
So they've got, you can just
a license for that now. That's really good. I actually asked someone the other day, because I went to it years ago and there was a reputation it was really, really cold. But I actually asked somebody the other day on social media because they'd been down to see Avatar, and they said it's actually roasting. It's really nice and warm, and it's all been changed, as you said. They've got sofas and everything laid
really
out as well. So it's a lot different to what I remember it is. So definitely I would recommend probably the Kino Cinema in Leven. The other one as well is probably St Andrews, Campbell Gardens.
Mm-hmm.
So Campbell Gardens, shout out to Elise actually. I think she's involved in King's Barns actually. Elise is involved in. So King's Barns will be doing something as well, the distillery. But the Campbell Gardens at this point in time, they've got a Hogmanay event for all the family. Early start to get your home for the bells. So it's 4 p.m. start, 8:30. Drinks, food, activities, and a disco. Fun for all the family. That's £35 per adult ticket, and kids go free. So all the kids are free.
Yeah,
that means I'll get for free because my wife often says I've got like a kid. So when you think about it, I'll get in for free, won't
I? Possibly, but you'll be too busy preparing for your dukes, Jim.
That doesn't take much thinking. It's like
no, I can gather that.
If you overthink it, you're in trouble. It's just like you just put it out of your mind, and then you put your costume on during the day, and then you just drive along there, and you don't keep thinking about it. You think about something else completely different, and then somebody goes, "Go!" You just run into the sea. That's it. Then you can think about it.
Yeah, you'll think about it, all right. So other things I've got going on. So if you're looking for maybe a wee relaxing start to your New Year's morning, the Ori in Lower Largo, they're open on New Year's Day from 10 a.m. until 2. And they're actually doing some breakfast rolls and coffees, etc. So again, if you've had maybe a late night or you're looking for a warm up, if you're going out for a nice walk on New Year's morning, that's a nice way to kind of do it. Walk around the beach down the harbour, get yourself a hot coffee and rolls. But actually also on Hogmanay, they're open from 9:30 a.m. until 4:30. So again, if you can't be bothered to cook and you just want a nice lunch and you're out for a nice walk, the cafe's open, they've got warm food, good company.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, and relaxed atmosphere.
I like the log burner as well. The log burner's nice and toasty. Well, problem is you've got to kind of wait in a wee queue to get round the log burner.
Yeah. But a nice way to end the year and a nice way to start the next one if you fancy doing that. So that's down at the Ori in Lower Largo. So a few things going on there.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I think maybe all about kind of the social thing, but Buckhaven Bowling Club in College Street in Buckhaven, they have got a Hogmanay party on as well. So they've got a bit of a mixed thing going on there. So they've got a Ceilidh, they've got bingo starting at 7. There's a little bit of a disco and entertainment going on there as well. And they're doing the traditional thing, which I quite like on Hogmanay if I'm out at an event, and they've got hot stovies as well. That's a bit of a divider. Some people like it with oatcakes. Some people like it with beetroot. Some people like it with brown sauce. When you did used to eat them, how did you have them?
Stovies and beetroot.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Here's a controversial one. Do you make stovies with mince or do you make it with corned beef?
Mince.
Corned beef. I'm a corned beef one. It's anybody else out there? Do you make stovies with corned beef or do you make it with mince? That's your two choices. You're not getting to throw anything else into the works here, by the way. It's like there's no debate on this. It's either corned beef or mince.
Yeah, it does kind of polarize.
Now I've got this image in my head at Harry Hill with a corned beef and a mince going to fight. That's how my head works.
That's where that's going.
And corn. So one corned beef, right? Onions, mashed potato, clearly, and butter. And that's all the ingredients. That's all you need. So how do you make it then?
So I do onions, mashed potato, mince or leftover stew, actually. I do like it with a bit of leftover stewed beef as well. Just a bit of salt and pepper, mix it all together. Dollop of brown sauce, dollop of beetroot, and some oatcakes. Lovely.
Brown sauce? It's like brown sauce just spoils it.
No, I had a tatty bean pie for my lunch with brown sauce on it. It was amazing. Oh, it was good.
That's just sacrilege. That's just like that. Just I didn't understand. I didn't understand a person like that. It's just like that. That's mental. Putting sauce on a potato and bean pie.
It was
anyway. Have you got anything else, or is that us? Because
I've got one last thing for you guys. Again, it's on the entertainment side of things. Tonight at Methil Club in Lower Methil, they have got a disco which is taking you through all the music and dance music through the ages. So really great evening to have there. So I've got a fantastic hall down there. Can really accommodate quite a bit of an entertaining crowd down there, and it's fun, easy to get to if you're in the local area. It's one of these places they're really trying to promote hard, Jim, everything that they've got going on there, because they struggled for quite a while with regards to people coming through the door. So they're putting on lots of different events now just to try and engage a crowd. It's one of these places, we've got it. So if we don't use it, we're going to lose it. So I really like to try and give them a shout out every time I see that they've got something on, because it's a really good one.
At the bottom of Fisher Street.
Correct, yeah.
Oh wow, that used to be Hoachton, that place.
Yeah,
like that's where everybody used to go.
They've got a new management group in there now, so hopefully that will maybe stride it forward and engage quite a few new things. They have been trying to do different types of entertainment, and it seems to be working. They're doing like ABBA events and all that kind of thing just to kind of get it going. So the community down there is really trying to strive forward and make it a great place for the community to enjoy, and there is lots of things go on there, so hopefully people will engage with them and go along and see that tonight. It's 9 o'clock.
Perfect.
And that's everything from me.
That's everything for us. And I'll just like to say to everybody out there, remember and drink responsibly.
And if you can't,
as if that's going to happen, eh?
If you can't, go for a Duke, then go for a warm breakfast roll. Have your sausage, your iron brew, and your ready salted crisps. You'll be sorted.
Perfect. Okay. Bye-bye for now, everybody.
Take care.